Hey, my name is PolishLynx, welcome to Without Within 2, and well, I guess we are heading to the end already, so yeah, last day in Melbourne, Australia, let's go. The morning had come for me to say goodbye to Melbourne. I yawned as I squeezed the hotel toothpaste onto my toothbrush for the last time. Without my phone alarm, no way I could I have gotten up at 4 in the morning. It would suck to miss my flight, so I decided to get up nice and early. Well, maybe like 4 years ago, I would be able to wake up. Actually, I was able to wake up at 4:30 to go running. Now I'm doing that in the evening, so yeah. I'm not really a morning person, to be honest. That was a problem, but whatever. After brushing my teeth and washing my face, I changed out of my pajamas. I crammed my clothes into the bag, and with that, I was officially done with packing. It might only have been 2 nights, but this hotel still took care of me. I whispered my thank you as if the room had feelings. Unless I received another grant, I might never have another chance to visit this place. To ensure I left without regret, I should at least take a picture. I put the glass door open and stepped onto the veranda and took out my phone. After flipping the camera, I pointed on the screen at my face to take a selfie, with these trees behind me as the backdrop. Right as I pressed the snap button, a moth with wings as big as my face fluttered into view. I dove back into the room and slid the glass door closed, but the moth had already flown inside. After circling for a while, the moth landed on the wall for a breather. I better get out of here before it decided to fly around again and make my head its new nest. As I slipped onto my shoes basically, not new, on my shoes, and trotted out to the room, I mumbled an apology for whoever had to chase that moth out. While riding the elevator, I unlocked my phone to check how that photo came out. The image looked all blurry because I moved, but for struggling calligrapher it would have to suffice. After returning onto the ground floor, I walked up to a male staff standing behind the lobby counter. As I returned my hotel card to him, he asked if I had enjoyed any of the beverages in the fridge. Yeah, like I don't have money for those. No, but thank you for having me. The man smiled. We hope to see you again. Yeah, with a nod I walked out of my hotel for the last time. Rather than catching a tram back in the city, I decided to ride a train instead. My last experience before leaving Melbourne, if you would. Hey, not to worry, I checked the map on my phone last night. The walk to Glen Ferry station should only be around 10 minutes long. 10 minutes. 20 minutes. 30 minutes. Alright, throw away. When it came to judging map distance, I still had much to learn. Good thing I came out early, or I might be in danger of missing my flight. It sure was cold in the morning, so I wrapped my arms in an attempt to warm up. As I strolled, my shoes crushed some of the leaves that littered the pavement. The crunches sounded extra loud in this empty neighborhood, making me sweat a little. When I walked by one of the houses, a dog barked from behind the fence and made me jump. The dog swept its paws at the bars, looking like it wanted to leap over. I sped away so fast that I might become eligible for the next Olympics. As the sun rose over the rooftops, the sky faded from black to orange. The sunlight warmed me up as I finally made my way to Glen Ferry station. A row of ticket barriers now stood before me. They each came with a scanner that looked similar to the ones installed on trams. I pressed the Mickey card over one of these scanners. After a dip, the barriers separated and I managed to step through. I descended a flight of stairs and arrived on the station platform. The people waiting here looked half asleep, either yawning or nodding off on their feet. It was way early in the morning after all. The grinding of train wheels diverted my gaze toward the tracks. From the distance came a train with a flat face painted a yellow and blue. The box-shaped carriages looked rather cute actually. As the train slowed to a stop, I snapped a photo to remember this moment. My picture turned out blurry because these carriages were still in motion, but I saved the image anyway. As I waited for the train doors to open, the excitement made me smile. To a newbie traveler, even catching the train felt as thrilling as a unicorn ride. The train had been sitting still for a good 10 seconds, yet the doors remained closed. Were these doors in front of me faulty? Unless I found a way in soon. This train might take off and leave me behind. A businessman walked up to the carriage next to mine. He tapped a circular button under the window and the door slid open for him to enter. Oh, now I understand how this worked. Hey, I had never seen manually open rated doors on trains before, so be nice. The doors in front of me also had a glowing button sitting under the window. I gave it a press and the doors opened up. As I boarded the train, I wondered if I should thank the guy next door for giving me a demo. Oh well, too late. The carriage doors closed, and my train headed for Hawthorne, the next station on this city line. My carriage had plenty of vacant seats, so I took one by the window to enjoy the view. As the trees and houses blurred past, a wave of sadness washed over me. I had only spent 2 days here in Melbourne, but it's still hard to say goodbye. If I recall Excelia's status, I could return here anytime I wanted, perhaps on a jet if the mood struck me. Not just Melbourne, but so many other places waiting for me to explore. That should be my goal. 30 minutes later, the train arrived at Southern Cross Station, the place where my journey started. I rose from my seat as the train slowed to a stop. Once again, I needed to press a button in order for the doors to open. After alighting from my train, I left the station platform and made my way up to the ticket barriers. I tapped off using a Mickey card for what could be the last time. As I stepped past the open gates, I put the card back into my wallet with a smile. In memory of my trip, I might keep this card in the wallet forever. I headed down into the dimly lit bus terminal. This time, right after I bought a ticket from the booth, a bus drove into the parking area. At least I had better luck on my trip back. A dozen people with luggages waited in the queue. I took my time walking up to the lane, knowing there would be plenty of seats to go around. The bus doors opened and we climbed aboard one by one. Window seat for me as always. Once everyone settled in, the bus steered its way out of the terminal. As we drove along a highway, the yellow and white street lights blinked out, taking a well-deserved rest now that the sun was up and about. I took out my phone and snapped some more photos of those yellow taxis that passed by the window. Really wished I could catch a bus back to the city and start this journey over. The bus reached Tullamarine Airport before I could sort out my feelings. Since I only had a backpack on, I could have gotten off right away, but I still waited for everyone else to alight first. With only the driver left on board, I shuffled out of the bus at last. No matter how much I stalled, the time for me to fly home was drawing near. Before me stood a line of taxis waiting to pick up passengers from the airport. For a lot of these people, the journey had just begun, and for that, I envied them. Once I entered the airport, there would be no looking back. I vowed to visit this place next time as an established calligrapher. Thank you for everything, Melbourne, and for now, goodbye. As soon as I reached the airport, a familiar face greeted me. This time around, I knew exactly what I wanted to say. I'll catch up to you someday, Excelia, just you watch. Excelia smirked as if to say, bring it on. We despised each other for our shared calligraphy passion, yet I also admired her for that same reason. There's one last thing I've forgotten, Excelia said. She took out her phone and beckoned me over. As soon as I walked up to her, she put a hand on my shoulder and twirled me around. Can I take a photo with you? Excelia asked. Just 2 days ago, I had asked her the same question, but her guards rejected my request. This time, no one will get in our way. Sure, I'm down. As Excelia aimed her phone to include us both in the shot, she pressed her shoulder against mine. The warmth of her touch made me smile without having to say cheese. Excelia emailed me the photo just before I boarded my plane, and with that I said goodbye to Melbourne as well as my idol. I glued my eyes to the window during takeoff, but with all kinds of thoughts filling my mind, I barely noticed the cityscape passing underneath. Excelia seemed so perfect whenever her face appeared on ads and television, but she turned out to be human after all. For one, now I knew about the fang tooth that she always tried to hide. She had also made plenty of mistakes, but they all came from her love for the craft. I no longer felt the need to copy Excelia's every move. Instead, I swore to forge my own path. I had wasted enough time worrying about what others thought. With this afternoon sky as the backdrop, I snapped a selfie to celebrate this moment of enlightenment. Perfect, now to share this on Twitter so that my followers too might be able to see the light. Me, Earl. Somehow I've become an internet sensation again. Latest comments. Why your eyes be closed? Yo, is that the dubstep Ramirez girl? I think it is. Woo! She be like, why you know Ritty? Haha. Retweet. 3-shaped cloud in the background. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Nice selfie! Hey guys, please support my Patreon, thanks! And this would be the last time I ever posted a selfie online. Oh, a video. Yes, Australia is a freaking amazing country. David Bowie is here. I definitely need to check these videos during the gameplay. So basically I will just click through the game and check them all. That's what I really need to do. And as I said, when there is a video in the game, add notation there to the video, if it works as I think it works. Damn, this tram is pretty fast. The trams in my city are freaking slow as I don't even know. As a turtle, basically. Final. Thank you for reading. And the tooth is shown. Alright, well, without within 2. I loved without within the first one. And I must say that one was also amazingly enjoyable. Okay, gallery, so pictures, a lot of pictures from the game. I think I might use some of them as thumbnails later. Alright, without within 2, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and yeah, I love this game, really. Alright, see you in the next one, bye! And keep it up with the productions. Really, I'm waiting for a new unhack. Alright, see ya.